Each day, I welcome 24 unique students who have their own learning style into my classroom. As their teacher, it is my job to meet each student's individual needs. I do this each day by implementing differentiated reading instruction that uses ongoing assessment and small group lessons to target weaknesses and improve reading skills. You may wonder, what exactly is differentiated reading instruction? Differentiated reading instruction allows me as a teacher to challenge the brilliant students while supporting lower level students or students with learning disabilities. Working with a small group of students allows me to adjust the pace of teaching according to the needs of the students, as well as their interests and learning styles. Small group lessons are the perfect time for me to differentiate my instruction. I place my students in small groups based on their learning needs. For each small group, they will get a lesson that focuses on their specific strengths and weaknesses. For example, the students that I am working with here are learning to recognize their letters, so I am using flashcards to help them practice. This group of students have mastered letter recognition and sound recognition and are practicing sounding out nonsense words. These two groups are on completely different levels, but small group differentiated instruction allows me to meet all of the students' needs. While small group instruction is taking place, other students are participating in literacy stations. At the beginning of small group and workstation time, students look to the smartboard to find out which workstation bucket they should go to. Workstation buckets are placed around the room, and students are to report to the appropriate bucket. In the workstation bucket, students will find activities that focus on letter recognition, phonemic awareness, and vocabulary building. I go over and model these stations before the students are expected to perform them. Students are allowed to work in small groups or independently to complete the developmentally appropriate activities. The goal of workstations is to provide students with learning activities to complete as I provide focused small group instruction. Even at the kindergarten level, students are able to understand the rules and expectations of workstations.
First, at workstations, we go to the smartboard and find out what station we go to. Then we go to a workstation to work with our friends. When the timer goes off, then we clean up and then go to another station.
Technology is a great tool to use when differentiating instruction. Educational games and apps provide direct feedback and allow students to learn in a fun and innovative way. During workstation time, students work on the computers to learn their letters and sounds, as well as reading strategies. Students enjoy singing along to the songs and participating in interactive games. Students also work on laptops and iPads, where they will use their finger to trace letters and are able to read developmentally appropriate books. Students look forward to going to workstations. Here are what a few of my students had to say about workstation time.
I like workstations because I get to play with my friends and learn how to read.
I like workstations because they're fun and I get to learn while playing fun games.
I like to go to Miss Me's table because I like to learn and read.
One standard approach to teaching will not meet the needs of all or even most students. Without an attempt to vary instruction to meet the individual needs of each student, the curriculum is bound to bore some and baffle others. I believe that differentiating instruction is the key to reaching all students.